Hey, it's Lux, and I'm broadcasting live backstage at Pointer 2013, joined by the gentlemen of Deftones. How are you?
Oh, yeah, we're great. Hi, Lux.
We were just talking. It seems like you guys were just here, but I think that's just because I'm hearing you guys come around to me, but you guys have traveled all over the place since then.
We be going places.
South Africa places, Europe places. You guys have been everywhere.
No, that was hot. That was
really hot?
amazing. No, it was raining, but it was amazing down there. We'd never been before, so.
Did you get to do any fun touristy things while you were down there?
Totally. We petted cheetahs. We pet baby lions. We
robbed one bank.
Yes, just one.
You guys have braved lions?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we did a bunch of fun stuff. It was great.
Do you have a favorite? Was there a favorite spot on the European South African roundabout?
Let me think. I don't want to offend anybody.
What about that lake up in the middle of the Alps?
We did. We were in Italy.
Skinny dipping, like in,
we went to like this
Italian Alps.
Yeah, we went to like this lake, like way up in the Alps.
Cut by Clooney's house.
Yeah.
George
Clooney. They have a spot close by. Yeah, we swam. He has kids there. It was actually pretty cool. And so it was all the boys, and we just like were in our trunks, just getting wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah, jumping off docks. It was nice.
You got to bring the kiddos with you?
Yeah.
That's an amazing experience.
It was good. They're good boys, but now they're bad because they didn't catch up on their schoolwork. Anyways, long story.
Oh man.
Yeah,
oh man. Time out. Detentions.
Bad parenting.
Awesome parenting. It's like, okay, so maybe you missed a week, but you got to go swimming in the Alps.
And
that's
it was a
next
cultural
level experience.
Yeah.
So when you're performing in other countries like this, do you notice a giant language barrier? I know you guys are used to being in the United States and having everyone singing the lyrics back to you, but it's got to be interesting. Do they sing it in their native languages, or are they singing along with you in English?
No, I mean, it's just, I think it's words, it's melodies. I've been in like Russia and seen people in the front row singing along with me, and I doubt they speak English, you know what I mean? But it's like they hear the songs and they kind of memorize them from the vowels and things like that. So I doubt, it's like I said, I doubt they speak English, and I don't speak any Russian.
I was gonna say, does it make you nervous to walk up there in between songs? When you're generally
talking
a little
weird.
to them?
I don't really talk much between songs, anyways. But most people understand. Hello, how are you? Nice to be here.
We're from the United States. We are the Deftones.
Do you want to rock? Yes. Do you love to rock?
You pretty much say anything, and they're like, yeah. I just woke up. Yeah. You guys are great.
No, it's always great going. I mean, it's amazing to be able to go to places, man. I like going to places, so.
I almost feel like I'm along with you guys on the road, and I think a lot of your fans do because you guys are so active on your Instagram. I've really enjoyed kind of feeling like I'm on there with you. Also, terribly jealous of all the amazing beers and brews and stuff you taste. I think you guys called them like day off libations or like night off libations. I saw that. Is there a favorite brew that you found along the way that you wish you could just bring back?
Me personally, I'm an equal opportunity beer drinker, from the beepiest, the crappiest, down to the finest. I love it all, and there's a time and a place.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for every type of beer, but we do like nice IPAs. There's tons of different breweries that we dig, but in different parts of the world.
Schlitz.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be biased and think that America has some of the best beers.
You're just saying that because it's a Budweiser town.
No, it is a Budweiser town.
St. Louis is Budweiser.
But I wasn't talking about Budweiser.
You're talking about Schlafly. Let's be real.
I was talking more about craft beers. Like there's a really big craft beer culture here in the United States that's growing a lot. And even when you go overseas, it's some kind of harder to try to find those kind of craft, microbrews type of things.
There's all regional. They've been making beers for thousands of years, so they have their type of beer.
Oh yeah, it's very specific.
Yes.
And which is killer too, but
It's kind of nice, especially, I know they probably pair it, this goes well with this type of food, and you're in other countries, so you got to try it while you're there. You might as well try it. Anything really awful, any kind of food that you were like, here's our national delicacy, and you tried it and you were like, ooh.
Yeah, we've had some weird things before. Haggis being one of them.
Right, that just
Blood
sounds
pudding,
terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Black
pudding.
McDonald's, pretty bad, and that's everywhere. That's not just
that's pretty much just
that's global.
Common knowledge.
Yeah.
So when you guys are on the road, do you guys do much writing? I mean, it's been over a year since the last album came out. It came out September of 2012. So do you guys do that while you're out on the road? I know some bands do, some bands don't. You just experience it for what it is.
I think we were better when we're like we have a plan, we get off and we lock ourselves in a room and we start making sounds in that moment and kind of feeling it out in that way. I think individually we all have our little, computers and guitars and things we take to our hotel rooms and kind of fiddle around with. So there might be some little idea that might make it to a recording session, but we're very much, at least the last couple records, we tried to sort of just live in the moment, as far as like we all get together and we close the door behind us and we start making sounds, and from those sounds we make a song. So it's like a real sort of, I guess, organic experience, and less thought out process, you know.
Very collaborative, you know, and obviously feeding off, you know, anything, could be anyone, but it's I pride ourselves on being collaborative. It's part of our thing, and we always, you know, in a true band fashion, have always written music like that. But you know, some of them might have a whole idea too, but it's bound to morph and go somewhere else too once everyone's kind of put their hands on it. You know what I mean?
I've always kind of appreciated. I mean, I know there's a lot of bands who do the writing and recording process, even some of the recording on tour. But isn't there something nice about just experiencing every city when you're there and experiencing the audience, and then going home and resting, and like so that you can get up and do it again the next day? And then being able to take the writing process and making that its very own.
Right.
Pretty much.
piece.
I mean, that's kind of how we've been doing it the last couple of records cycles, and because of that, we've been able to like. I mean, I've learned to appreciate being in other places. I mean, I have a bicycle, and like last time I was here, I rode all through the parks and just like went and did stuff.
I heard a rumor that you were like going from your hotel to the pageant on your bike last time.
What's that huge park over there? The big
Forest Park.
Yes, beautiful park.
Somebody texted me like, I think I just saw Chino on a bike. I'm like, well, it probably was him.
But I've been
Believe it or
doing
not,
that
they
like
do leave the
in
hotels.
in a lot of different towns, you know, and it's good because you actually get to experience that place, you know. Whereas before, at least in our younger years, we would, you know, be up all night doing who knows what, and then sleeping the whole day, and then waking up 10 minutes before the show, which, you know, was kind of fun for a time. But I think as we get older, we just kind of like to take more of this stuff in, you know. That's
good. So can I ask, is there new music? I mean, are you guys planning after you guys get done touring off this record to get back into it, or you wanted to take some time off?
We haven't decided yet. I mean, that's an option. I think we have to get together and start making music. I think we're all excited too. We like being creative.
Personally, I'd like more music from you. So
yeah, but we don't have a definite plan at this moment. I think we're kind of just taking it day by day, and we're gonna, you know, we're gonna finish out this tour. We have our last show this year is in Los Angeles at the Greek Theater, which is
such a good way to end it out.
I think it's gonna be rad, and so you know, it'll be our show, a longer show. We'll hopefully get to go through a lot more of our catalog, which like this show will be great today, but it's more of like a quick little commercial, I guess, of Deftones, you know. Especially, I feel like the crowd here is definitely not our normal core audience.
Yeah, this is going to be a different. I mean, it's a little bit different having Avenged Sevenfold and Ghost BC. You're bringing in people from a little bit everywhere.
Definitely three different worlds, you know. It's
But thank you. But I think that's kind of the point of doing this, you know, is exposing ourselves to different people who may have heard of us, I'm sure, but maybe have never seen us before.
Well, I don't know if I'm more excited to see you guys perform or to see the faces of people who have never seen Deftones perform.
Pretty funny.
It's going to really big deer in the headlight eyes. Oh my gosh.
Or like this.
What is that?
But then by the end of it,
I don't want to know those people.
No, they're all right. By the end, it's been great. It's been blast. It's brief, 50 minutes. Just go out there and bam, 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 bam. You know, it's kind of a.
And you enjoy touring with the guys?
Yeah, they're all hella cool, man.
Good time.
Nice boys.
They're a great band all around. I mean, good guys, but like you said, but you know, musically, their songs are just undeniably good. Their show is like insane.
They shred.
You guys that's two powerhouse live acts. I've seen you guys like embarrassingly enough like probably 12 times. Different cities and stuff. So I cannot wait to see you guys tonight. There's a lot of people over there who are currently waiting to see you guys perform tonight. So thank you for taking some time to stop by. I know you had a lot going on today, so I appreciate it. It's Lux backstage at Pointer Guys 2013 with the Deftones.